Besides the P8, Huawei has now announced the P8 Lite, and just like the name is telling already, it's a kind of a smaller version of the flagship of the P8. It's a little bit more lightweight. It's 131 grams instead of 144, but this is coming because we do not have that aluminum unibody frame here, just that metal frame around there, and the backside, I'm not pretty sure if this is really metal or it's just looking like. Let's call it metallic look. I guess it's just plain plastic because of the lower weight. The size of the body is kind of the same. It's 71 by 149 millimeters, and it's a little bit thicker. It's 7.7 instead of 6.5 millimeters, but that's nothing you will recognize by yourself without measuring it. So this is kind of the same feeling if you grab it into your palm. Of course, there are some differences in the features and in the hardware. First, you have a smaller screen. It's now again 5-inch instead of 5.2, so it's just kind of the same like on the P7 here on the right side, 5-inch again, but it's not full HD like on the P7 and P8. So the P8 Lite just has 720 by 1280 pixels, but it is the same IPS dual domain. It's a little bit darker. I measured 357 instead of 468 nits, so it's a little bit darker. It's not the same quality, but it's okay because telling you the price is way lower. What's different? What's else differences? Yeah, first of all, you might have already seen on the back side, we do not have that dual color flash here, just one white LED, and we do not have that optical image stabilizer like on the P8, so meaning you will not have that excellent, or at least I hope that excellent quality of photos and videos, just a plain digital regular image stabilizer. And by the way, resolution is 13 megapixels, again, videos in full HD. And smaller differences on the front side camera, we do not have 8, but now just only 5 megapixels resolution, videos again in full HD. It's a different processor too, so it's a Kirin 620 now in the P8 Lite. Again, Kirin 930, 620. Both are octa-core, meaning you have 8 cores, 64-bit support, but here it's just 8 cores with 1.2 gigahertz and 2 GB RAM, 3 MB RAM. Again, here we see the price. So this is a mid-range product, this is an upper-range product, of course. Internal memory, just the same, 16 gigabytes here, and we have again that slot down there where you can inside a micro SD slot, but here SD card, but here it's just officially 32 gigabyte instead of 128. But in most cases you can operate more or higher capacities, but it's not guaranteed. And the difference is that here we have 2 versions of the P8 Lite. In some countries you will find a dual SIM version, meaning here down there you will have a micro SD, and over here you can decide if you insert a micro SD card or if you operate with a second SIM card, but then it has to be a nano SIM down in the slot over here. You know this from other feature phones, of course, but here we have that 2 versions. In other countries you will find just a single SIM version where you do not have that choice. This will be a different slot and a different software then, so you will not be able to operate this P8 Lite as a dual SIM device in these countries. Maybe you will have countries where you find both versions. I can't tell at the moment. Yeah, the features are the same like on the P8, so meaning you have 4G with 150 megabit per second, NFC, but we do not have on both devices Wi-Fi N with 5 gigahertz band, and Wi-Fi AC is missed too. So these are the same things like on the P7, like example on the former one too. We have, of course, the same user interface, emotion UI, even if the icons look a little bit different. Both have, of course, Android 5.0 as an operating system. So in most things, it's kind of the same, just with these few differences. And now comes the price. Yeah, Here we go. It will be available together with the P8 in May roundabout, and the price will be, at least here in Germany, Europe, 249 euros. This was 499, 249. So here you see the big difference. Now you have to decide by yourself if you really need this high-class processor and this optical image stabilizer and full HD resolution. This is now left to your decision. Yeah, I hope this is enough for a first impression of the P8 Lite compared to the Huawei P8. Thanks for watching, and please be so kind to recommend my channel and to subscribe to it. Thanks for that in advance, and take care. Bye.